Murphy's Roadhouse on Rock 12. Past the grain silos and feed mill tracks, there's a jukebox standing in the corner with chrome peeling off the back. Nobody's played it since last winter, when the bowling league came through. Now it mostly keeps the company of empty stools and brooms. Low brass melody. Murphy wipes the counter nightly, long after closing time. Straightens up the salt shakers in the crooked neon sign. Then he runs a rag across the jukebox like he's done for 20 years. Though nobody's dropped a nickel in for longer than it appears. Some habits aren't about usefulness, some habits aren't about need. They're just old roads inside a person that their hands still know to follow. Dust on the jukebox, settling slow and thin, covering up old song titles nobody's chosen in years. Dust on the jukebox, under the tavern light, like time itself stopped for a minute and never caught the next ride. Gentle hammering underneath. There used to be a waitress named Linda who knew every regular by name. She'd hit B17 every Friday before the supper crowd came. Murphy can't remember the record or who sang the melody, but he remembers how the room felt, and maybe that's enough. Funny how details disappear while feelings stay behind, like a photograph that's out of focus but still easy to recognize. Dust on the jukebox, settling slow and thin, covering up old song titles nobody's chosen in years. Dust on the jukebox, under the tavern light, like time itself stopped for a minute and never caught the next ride. Around 1:30, a traveling salesman walks in, orders coffee, looks around, and asks if the jukebox still works. Murphy smiles and says, "I reckon it probably does." Short, earthy, reflective. Dust on the jukebox has another evening face, waiting on a song it hasn't heard in a dozen different ways. Dust on the jukebox by the old brick wall, still part of the room story, even when it says nothing at all. The coffee pot cools, the neon hums softly, and the jukebox keeps waiting for one more coin